Not the old, like you got cobwebs. Someone's like,
oh my God. Oh my gosh. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Sorry, we are just giggling over here.
with excitement.
With excitement. We are excited. This is our new podcast.
Yes.
What about the ladies? Woo!
Welcome.
Woo! Ladies, you gotta clap wherever you at. You know.
I'm Destiny.
I'm Amy, and we are. What can we say about what this podcast is going to be? Because it's going to be about a lot of things. About a lot of things.
I think it's majority of us sharing our life experiences with you guys.
Yes, number one.
To encourage, to empower, to uplift.
Yes. Remind all ladies that you guys are awesome. Okay. We are awesome. We are awesome. All right. Oh my guys, you guys, I thank you for joining us. I want you guys to share, subscribe, hit the like button, start going to the social media and everything, start following so that you can, get all the notifications and everything.
On our up-to-date posts and everything that when we get ready to drop new episodes.
Yeah, new content, we're throwing stuff here and there. And, so you just get updated,
Yes.
It's going to be a fun journey, and we just want you guys to just follow us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also email us at whatabouttheladies.podcast at gmail.com. Give us any feedback. Let us know your thoughts, any questions you might have, all of those type of things. Definitely stay in contact with us because this is a journey that we want to embark upon with you guys. For you ladies that are going on a journey yourselves, trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, where you want to go with your life. Like, we're all trying to figure those things out together. And it takes a village. So I feel like if we can create that village and do those things together, then we can create something powerful and help the next generation to come.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Okay.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, ladies, I would love to start with a little bit about us, how we met.
Yes.
And I think it was a little bit interesting because some people, they have podcasts and stuff like that, and they start up something usually with their best friend that they know for so many years and everything. Okay, I have not known Dusty for a very long time.
I barely know this girl.
But
from the Man in the Moon.
But so far, it's...
Don't make me cry.
I won't make it cry. I'm sorry. It's been great. It's been really, really great.
I think we just hit it off from...
We really did.
Day one, from the moment we met at the park.
Yes.
From our kids, our daughters.
Our daughters.
Linking up when we were doing the we had what was it? A play date.
A play date. Yes.
That's how we met. Our daughters met in school. They wanted to play together, and Amy reached out to me, and I'm not antisocial. I am real sociable, but I be tired, and I don't even want to go do no extra stuff. She's like, "You want to go to the park?" And I'm like,
"Not
okay,
really,
Charlie. I'll take you." And then when we went, and we had that just conversation, it was just so genuine and organic, and we talked about a lot
of things that I was not really expecting, and I'm just like, I don't know if she's like being real right now or she's being fake. I'm like, I don't think somebody fake would be telling me some certain details right now.
Because I'm an open book. I feel like
Yeah,
I share so much about myself, and everybody don't do that. They're real reserved.
They're not.
But I feel like everything that I've been through is something that can help someone else. So if I have been through something and I can share that to help someone else along the way, then I'm going to let that information out. I'm going to share that because I'm not ashamed of any. And there was a point that I was ashamed of things that I had been through and things, not understanding that all women and other people go through the same things as well. And trying to hide those things and go through them alone and get overwhelmed by it. So being able to talk to someone, especially because I didn't know anyone, I just moved here, so it was just like a little breath of fresh air to
at a
meet
perfect
someone.
time.
Yeah, I think you did.
Even with me, because like I wasn't doing much. You know, because I was just. I don't like to say the word depression or depressed, because I feel like if I say it out loud, I'm giving it, you know,
giving like the power to it.
Yeah, I don't like saying it, you know. So I'm just like, okay, I'm feeling down. I was feeling down for a minute, and I was trying to pick myself up, and comes Destiny with all these things, you know, like she's working out and eating great, and I'm just like, she has 3 kids. What? When? And how are you waking up 3:00 in the morning?
But that's because you met me at this version of me, though. Like, prior to moving here, I was doing, like, I was starting, and it was like I implemented small things to get to that point so I could fully show up as the version I wanted to be. And I learned all this. Let me tell you, I have to shout out, Lakeitha Duncan is my life coach. I met her in 2020. Not physically, but like online. She had lost a lot of weight. I met her and I started following her, and she did like weight loss groups where we would like tune in. And that's why I said it's so important to have a village. When I say her weight loss groups be on point, like we come in there, she would share her life experiences, and she's like an actual certified life coach. And she taught so much, like a lot of the wisdom and the things that you hear me, I would walk and listen to her podcast. I mean, not her podcast, but listen to her lives. I would walk and just, you know, listen to different things, and it opened your mindset, because one thing she will always say, you change your mind, you can change your life. And it has definitely changed my life. So thank you so much, Lakeitha Duncan.
Well, Destiny's my little coach right now. Yes,
girl, don't put that a little. Okay, Lord, I swear she always be like, okay, you gonna write a book, and I'm like, what? Okay, okay, you gonna do this, like, okay,
yes. You know, it's I don't know, the way we met up, it's just crazy, and everything just following into place. You know, and
but like you said, like I do feel, because you were, before I had cut you off, you know, you were saying that normally a lot of people when they start a podcast, they do it with family or with a best friend or someone that they've known for a long, long time. And I tried to back out, you know.
She did.
I tried to, like, no, I don't think I'm going to do this. But I think it was more, and like I had told you, I said, I think it was more from a space of fear of stepping out and doing something I'd been wanting to do for a long time. I've always wanted to do some type of podcast, and I just didn't know how to go about it. And the way that all of this transpired, just it made me feel like I was moving in my purpose, that God definitely placed us together for a reason, to help empower other women and to help each other grow and help each other heal. But I'm excited.
I'm very excited, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Okay, so first we're gonna talk about starting over, like for your move to Florida, all those different type of things like that, because we're not from Florida. Neither one of us. We're both from other states, and it's crazy how we both moved here from different states, and like our paths end up crossing this way for this to happen.
That's what's like so weird. So I moved in to Florida, I would say a good maybe 8 years ago from now, and But I did start from Tennessee. I went from Connecticut to Tennessee, and I was a little bit over there for a job. But unfortunately, that job fell through because they did not want to wait for me to get there.
Okay, same.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with what's up with that. I mean, I literally moving everything over, and they're like, no, we give the job to somebody else. What? Okay, all right.
Same with me.
So, I tried my best over there, and it's not like they didn't have any jobs or anything, but just like I didn't feel like in my element over there, and I was just like, no. And I tried. We were there for maybe 6, 7 to 8 months, and I'm like, nah,
No,
I don't like it. I
Yeah.
don't like it. So,
And that was one of my worst fears of like moving to Florida. I'm like, what if we move and don't like it? And you always go like, what if? And it's like, if it doesn't work out, like just go with a different plan. But
that's true. So then, I mean, at that time, I didn't have any kids yet, so it was a little bit easier for us to just get up and go.
Yeah.
We had sold a lot of our stuff, so it was literally just, pack up the clothes and whatever,
Yeah.
just keep on going. So, but the U-Haul came down to Florida. We had a little bit of family here on my in-laws, and so we were like, okay, well, let's go over there. Let's try it out. And the craziest thing, I've never been to Florida. And I never been to Tennessee, so I didn't know how it was gonna be.
So you had never been to Tennessee before moving to Tennessee? And you never been to Florida before moving to Florida? Wow. That's like a big leap of faith.
Yeah.
Like,
or just crazy.
Or just crazy. At least I visited. Like, I came for we made a few trips here before we actually decided to move here.
No.
But I wasn't prepared for hurricane season, first of all. Like, I heard of it and knew about it, but I didn't like research hurricane season before it came. That's a whole nother thing, but yeah, keep going.
No, I think if I would have researched it, I would have put doubt there and stopped me from moving forward.
About hurricanes?
No, just in general. I would have found something to be like, no, we're not going to go over there.
Yeah,
and let's go back to Connecticut. I would have found anything to be moving forward.
Any excuse.
Yeah. Any excuse, because that's just how I am, All right, I'm trying not to be that way, but it's hard.
It is hard. It is hard, but it's adjusting the mindset, like finding a positive when you think of something negative. So my move to Florida. Oh, were you finished? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm okay. Go ahead.
Sure?
Yeah.
So my move to Florida, it came about. I was just ready for a change. I had been living in the same neighborhood for years. The house that I moved out of to move here, I grew up in. My mom grew up in that house. I still own the house. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Granddaddy. But I felt stuck. I felt like I was in the same place from a child. And I had no growth. Like, at what point am I going to progress? At what point am I going to move forward? So my big change for me, I said, I want to change an environment. Sometimes it's like, it feels hard to grow and thrive in the same area that you've been in. Like, you need a different scenery, exposure to different people, obviously to different people.
Yeah. Or that has a lot of trauma.
Yes.
And I definitely had a lot of trauma in Connecticut, and I just did not want to go back to that space.
Yeah. Because it's hard to heal in the same toxic environment that you've been in. Like, it was crazy. But moving forward and coming here, I got discouraged on the way here. Like, one of the challenges that faced coming. Same with you about the job. I had came down for 1 week. We looked at houses. We looked at I had job interviews. Everything set up in the same week. Once I came down, I had the job interview, went to the job interview, got the job. So I'm like, okay, yes, like, God, this is what's for me, because I'm like, if it happens, it happens, because we didn't know what was going to happen. And we said, if it didn't work out, we didn't find anything, we would go back, reevaluate in a year, and then we would move forward and see what happened. But I got the job, didn't even have a house, girl. Didn't even know where I was going to be staying to get to this job. But I'm like, I got the job. And it happened that way for a reason, because if I didn't get that job offer, I wouldn't have moved forward with getting the house. I wouldn't have moved forward. So by that happening first, when it came time and it said like we could move forward and get the house, I'm like, let's just do it. let's just do it. Go ahead, and this is what we're waiting. This is what we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Move forward. Got the house. 2 weeks prior to moving, the job calls me and emailed me and said that they were deciding to go with another candidate that could start sooner than I could. I'm like, I know you lying. Oh, wait a minute. Like, what am I going to do? And it almost turned into like, this is a sign not to go. You know, it was saying like, oh, this must be, we need to just stay where we are, do this. And it was like, no. And see, that's that pessimistic side. Like, that's the side that's tell you, nah, don't go, stay here, stay comfortable, stay in your comfort zone. But I knew for me, I would not grow in my comfort zone. I needed to get out of that. So I said, you know what, me and Charles, we prayed about it. Charles is my husband. for everybody out there, Charles is my husband. And I was like, we gonna have to pray about it. And we were at odds with each other about it for a minute because he didn't really want to come. He didn't really want to come. Like, my husband's 43 years old and he has been in Southwest Detroit. Like, we were in for all those years. So to think about change and think about leaving, and it was even for me, we left our family. We have no family here. None. And so we took a big leap of faith. We drove 18 hours from Michigan here, and once we got here, we still had challenges. And that's another thing I can kind of think I learned along the way. Like, challenges are gonna come regardless, because even now, like, still facing different challenges at different levels. It's just like different levels of challenges. Like, you're gonna always have challenges facing. It's just how you deal with it and how you overcome it. Like, you know you're gonna get through it because you've been through things before. So I know I'm gonna get through it. It's just that shit sucks. Like,
it does.
You're sitting in it like, and you don't see a way out, and you're trying to figure it out. It's just like, oh my goodness, you know. But
you know, somewhere in your gut, you're like, I need to move this way.
Yes.
You know. But if it would have been like, oh, the job wasn't there, you're like, oh no, it's not for me. You know, we're not going nowhere.
Exactly. So it happened for a reason for me to get that, and then we moved on down here, and I love it. It's been amazing so far. I think it's one of the best decisions that I have made. I feel like I'm growing more, because I feel like God sometimes isolates you in order for you to hear him better, in order for you to
he's like molding you, preparing you, you know, for
closer,
whatever is about to come, you know. And I think that was a little bit, you know, with me as well, a little bit the same, you know. Definitely putting me in that place where I really had to decide whether, you know, who's my friend, who's not my friend,
for sure.
You know, even with certain family members, you know, keeping at a certain distance, because it's just, we're not at the same level anymore. We're not at the same point. Like, where I want to be, where God is trying to take me to, is not where you're at.
Yeah.
You know, and that was tough for me to swallow, you know, because of course you don't want to, you know, lose that friend, you know, but unfortunately you kind of have to separate yourself at some point.
Girl, yes.
It's gonna happen, and it sucks. It sucks so bad, you know, because you feel like you're losing that friend or you're losing that family member.
Especially when you're praying to God and you're asking, like, please remove the people out of my life who mean me no good. The people that are around me just for, you know, malicious reason or malicious intent, all of those type of you pray for those things, right? And then the people that start leaving your
disappearing,
life, our friends, our family,
or that
are
you
the
thought
ones
was friends.
Yes. It'd be like,
it's like, well, but you pray, I'm answering you,
and then they're not accepting it too.
Yes.
It's like, oh my goodness. And it's hard because you're praying for one thing and then you're going against what God is trying to show and reveal to you.
A rude awakening. And I'm just like, I don't know if I was ready for this. I don't know. But I'm here on this boat ride, I guess.
Yes. For sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I like how we just somehow lean together. You know, just kind of has a weird way of doing things. He's funny, you know. He really is.
Because we planned, but then guys unplayed. Just like how you originally planned to go to Tennessee, and you were just like, no, this isn't it for you to. What are the odds that you had never been to Florida and that you chose Florida as the place to move to, and then
to move over here?
Yes.
It could have been anywhere in Florida.
That's why I'm like, everything happens for a reason. Like, it definitely aligned up perfectly for us.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
So what about your children and the move? Like, how did? Oh, but I don't know.
Yeah. So my daughter wasn't born yet when we moved down, but she was. You know, she's as of age now, and you know, I mean, moving to where we are now. First, we went to Orlando area, but at that time, I didn't really know like much like where to move to. You know, what was better than other places to move at. You know,
child, this shirt is raising.
Hello, do you see my
like it just keeps raising. I'm like, child, what's going on? So if you're watching on YouTube and you see me pulling this shirt down, it's because it is rising, honey. Like, what is going on?
Oh my gosh.
So for real, I'm sitting here like, and it just keeps going higher and higher. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to pull this shirt down. I'm gonna be up here.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Or at least you can reach the floor. I can't even reach the floor, even with my boots. With the, I think it has like 3 inches on the bottom there, and it's still I still can't reach the bottom.
Oh, we gonna have to look. We need to do like a little shoe cam or something. Be like, oh,
yes. I don't know. Producer guy over there.
Okay, producer, make sure you do.
Yeah, I don't know if we can reach it over here.
Make it in the budget.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, but yeah, she's big. She's old. You know, I'm not. She's old, but you know, she's still a child. Yeah, I think about 2nd grade, 3rd grade now. But
no, you did say 2nd. You don't.
She's going 3rd grade.
Yeah, they're in 3rd grade.
Yeah, they're in 3rd grade.
2nd and 3rd grade. You missed a year. Like,
oh my goodness. Oh, that was my crazy year. I'm like,
girl, this year I'll have a 13-year-old. 13. She'll be 13 this year.
I can't even think about her being 13. No, I don't want 13.
They grow so fast. Oh my goodness. And then the 3 girls and all these different. Woo.
Yeah. I hope they're not on the same menstrual. Oh my God, that's gonna be
girl. It's
crazy.
Like having when you realize like you have 3 of your cells running around, and then you see, and each one of them has something different from me, and it's like, dang, do I have these different personalities, or like what is going on? Like everybody's like, yeah, it's definitely different. But for me, it was an adjustment for all of us. I think moving because we moved out of state, and it happened so quick. Like we were here in June, and we moved less than a month in July. Like it was like boop. We came back. People thought we just like went on a vacation. Came back like, yeah, so we're moving to Florida.
Right. It's like, what are you talking about?
That back, like you're moving to Florida, and I'm like, yeah, I'm moving to Florida. And they're like, why Florida? What's going on in Florida? And like, yeah, and like, of course, we're Democrat, moving to a Republican state, moving and not having family here, not having the support, and that's something I was concerned about at first, like not having that support system, because my sister literally lived right across the street. I couldn't look out my window and look at her front porch. Like I knew her whole life, and she knew my whole life, like just like that. And his mom, my mother-in-law lives right down the street. Like everybody was like
right there.
All my cousins, everyone in the same vicinity. So to remove yourself from that, but I just felt such a strong calling, like a feeling, like just go go where I lead you. Like just trust me. And I'm like, let's just do it. And like just that big leap of faith. And it was scary as shit. Like people like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Like, girl, do you know? I'm sitting here just like, please work out, like all types of stuff. Like I'm gonna end up crying. Like, no, don't cry.
Don't cry, because then they're gonna make me cry.
But don't do it. It was definitely scary.
Yeah.
it was really scary. And then just to solely depend upon each other, and I don't have as much support because I don't have my mom, I don't have my grandmother, and all those different, like, the people that I would have here to lean on.
Yeah.
So it was just more so of, I had to lean on God. I had to lean into his word. I had to lean into reading and praying and meditating and doing that Daniel's fast and all that type of stuff, just because it helped me. It helped me grow. Ooh, girl, something just went in my eye. Oh my goodness. So yeah. I think Charlie had the most
Challenging
adjustment to the move. I know for sure one day she cried. I keep that for you. I have 3 girls: Cherish, Charlie, and Chloe. And Charlie is the middle girl. She's my middle baby girl. And like, she cried a few times.
Yeah.
She was like, I miss I think it was the adjustment for school. The curriculum is different because she's always thrived in school. She's very smart. And the curriculum was different when we moved here. And she just, I don't know if she felt behind, but she just felt like she didn't know. Like, because the previous year, you know, she didn't learn what they had taught. She learned different stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows things, but it was just like different. So she was like, I miss my old school. I miss my teacher. I miss my friends. And that was like the first 2 months. But after that, and then she met Mia.
Yeah. And I feel that they connect in a way, because even though it wasn't a move for her, but she did go to a different school.
Okay.
But it was too far, and it was challenging for us to
everything
get
is
her.
far.
It's far. So this school was a lot closer, and I'm like, why are we breaking our backs to go mad far to this other school? I'm like, just go to this one right here.
Do you see a difference? Do you think it was like a difference with the curriculum, or do you feel it's like the same?
The curriculum over there is great. Yeah, but
over where she is now, or at the other one?
Where at the other one,
okay,
for sure. Like, they really do help with the students to succeed very well if they're stuck at something, but everything else, no. You know, it's like they don't really encourage them to, like, do the play dates and stuff like that, because there was some kids where she wanted to have a play date, but I couldn't get their contact information, and I would ask, you know, the teacher, hey, can you ask so-and-so's parent if, you know, you can provide my number or whatever. Oh, we don't do that.
Well, how do they, like,
you
meet
don't
and make friends
help connect the kids so they can play, you know, like, that just didn't make any sense to me. So how are they supposed to, like, play and socialize afterwards?
I don't even know how. I think they took down each other's numbers or something, because I don't even remember.
You know,
I don't know.
I don't know, but just like, it's like they didn't help with that, you know, and she didn't have much of kids to play around with, you know, because there was not a lot of kids yet in this area, or at least her age, and in this block, you know. And then until you guys came over, and then the whole more kids and families started moving down this way, and just that connection, you know, I guess, you know, they both missed the schools, missed friends, you know, she missed her friends, and I understand that. And unfortunately, we could not connect, you know. It's just, the school is just weird. I don't know. It's just weird, you know. But it was not very fun either. It was not. This one over here, they're always doing some kind of activity all the time.
They have activities all the time, for sure.
And I can tell the principal is so involved, and I love that.
Do you know the principal is from Michigan?
I did not.
He is from Michigan.
I don't know, but I did not know. But I mean, even the first day that we went for the orientation, when I went to even go get the registration paper, he was right there. I didn't even know he was the principal. I didn't even know. He just...
And you know what's crazy? I didn't... Guess this is sad. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. I didn't know he was the principal until I recently just went for that meeting with their teacher.
Oh, yeah?
You know, recently. I mean, like, last month recently. Because I seen him there. And
he doesn't look like a principal.
He doesn't look like a principal. I don't know, but I don't want to say he doesn't look like a principal, because
no, because
a principal supposed to look like?
They look mean.
Up?
No, they look mean.
I don't think so.
Every principal I've had look mean, and most of them, if they were a man,
looks can be deceiving,
if they were a man, they were usually bald, Most of my principals were bald, and they were mean. And I don't know why they were so mean, but they're
But
just
see,
mean.
you can't be
Even the ladies were
characterizing
mean.
principals based off that experience from you now. Like a principal is supposed to be bald. There's
I know.
like
I
you
mean,
don't look
all
like
my
a principal.
principals, they were bald, and they were just mean. I don't know what
even the women like necessarily look like, but he just definitely. I didn't know that he was the principal. Like he was around. I thought like he was a staff member.
Yes,
because he's so involved. He's very attentive.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed it, but yeah, we were walking to the classroom and he was like walking with us and she was talking to him about something. And then I was like, wait, you're the principal? He's like, no, you didn't. I'm appalled. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but wow. Like, okay, yeah. He's from Michigan.
I liked it. The first moment we met, I think Mia had her haircut. She had shaved half of their head, or decided to shave out the head. And I could tell she was a little bit, self-conscious about it, like what people were going to think. And the moment he saw her, it was like, oh, I love your daughter's hair. Every time he sees me, I love your daughter's hair. I love her hair, and it's like at the other school, if she would, have something or whatever, they don't say nothing, no compliments. She'll come back. I'm like, baby, did anybody say anything, about your nice new shirt or your jacket or whatever? Your friends like your new shoes or something? Because usually that's what people talk about when the kids, at least when I was my age. And she was like, no, nobody complimented me. Nobody said anything. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. They didn't say anything. Like, nothing. She's like, mommy, nothing. Like, nothing. She was like, didn't even care. And I don't like that.
I mean, I get it, but then to a certain extent, like I said, because you don't want them to find validation from other people.
That's true. Yeah.
You should be validated yourself. But even the kids, but things are learned as kids, that's I don't want to say that it's toxic, but to think like to want compliments from someone else, to say that they like something that you have, like as long as you like it, as long as you love it.
So I would keep reminding her that
what anybody else thinks. Like that stuff does not.
But I think she
matter.
just wants at least something or somebody to say, "Oh, that's
if
nice."
If your mama tell you that it looks nice, like fine, like forget going, because school is a whole different world.
It is.
Like you were in school, it's a whole different world. And then my middle school and elementary school days, baby, I was a whole different character. Like my name was even different. That's a whole nother episode. My name was even different during that time. And like I was bullied. I was bullied. I was living in Mississippi at the time, and it was something like, it's a terrible experience, and that's something that I pray to God that my children never have to go through an experience. But at the same time, I learned a lot. It graced me. It humbled me in a lot of ways, and I think that's why I'm very non-judgmental. I guess like I'm very understanding of other people in their situations, because we just never know
you don't
what someone else is going through or what challenges and stuff that they face. So.
That's true. Yeah, it's the same way. Same. I don't know. I guess it was just a lot different where I was, but
All right, guys. So let's do our icebreaker.
Okay. I'll leave you the icebreaker. All right. Icebreaker, guys. Fun fact. Okay.
And make sure you write your answers. Comment your answers, or you can email us your answers. We want to know you guys. I can't even talk. We want to know your guys' answer to the question as well.
Yes. Okay. So tell us fun fact, that one fun fact that no one would guess about you.
One fun fact. Fun. It has to be fun. One fun fact.
Or interesting, that nobody would guess about you.
I had to do one because, baby, I don't think I just have one fun fact. Like, I'm a whole package. Like, I'm an experience. I am an experience, honey.
Yes.
But, let's see. One fun fact. Fun. fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like the ballroom dance.
You like to ballroom dance?
Mm-hmm.
Can you dance?
What kind of dance?
The
Ballroom
ballroom
dancing?
dance.
See, I don't want to say ballroom. It's like hustle. You know, like we do. It's more like we doing like the hustle. You get to the floor, like the Tamia hustle. Let that Tamia hustle come on. I'm running to the floor, and I learned. Shout out to my best friend because I learned that during the Christmas party. It took me forever to learn do the dang on Tamia hustle, but doing Tamia hustle, dancing. Look, I got to. Well, it's fun. I guess another fun fact about me too is, I used to sing.
Mm-hmm.
Me. I used to sing in a group called Committed for Christ with my church with Pastor Randolph Maurice Thomas.
Sorry.
You over here coughing and stuff? You have water. You should probably, drink some of that water with your throat, wet it up a little bit. I used to sing in a group called Committed for Christ. We did touring. We went to different states. We were on the Bobby Jones gospel show.
It's coming back again.
You got a little tickle?
I'm sorry.
Somebody needs to Where you just randomly got a tickle in your throat.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I want to tickle that little thing in the back of my throat. You know whatever Cardi B said. Whatever Cardi B said.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I come out. Maybe.
You okay? You good?
I think so. I'm sorry. Is the makeup good? I don't know.
Yeah, you still good. You still beautiful, girl. You still good. But I used to sing in a group. So yeah, that's I guess 2 fun facts about me.
That's cool. Are you gonna sing something?
Girl. I said I used to. I definitely miss it because that's one of my I guess like my self-care. Now in the shower, baby, the acoustics
everything sounds great in the shower,
honey.
You should hear my spouse, Yep.
But yes,
going off with those notes.
For sure. And make you think you sound good until you record it. You go back and you be sounding like, wait a minute, them runs were not hitting like that. Yeah, it sound like cats having babies and stuff.
Oh my god.
But maybe one day, like, I don't know, I think I became not necessarily self-conscious in my singing, just like not as confident in it. And I think that's where I lost it. But I don't know. That's something maybe I'll have to explore and see about getting back into, because I definitely miss it. That was an outlet for me, especially I was doing it from 16. Like I started. Like,
oh yeah, so then you gotta do like a little snippet then.
Yep. Not today, but okay. Not today.
Oh my gosh.
Because you're trying to avoid the question because you have to answer it too, my darling. So
okay.
is a fun fact about you that no one would guess?
Okay, fun fact. So I didn't think about this before. What reminded me of this is my daughter. I used to write.
Used to, or you still do?
I used to, and I'm getting back into it.
Okay.
I'm getting back into it. But I used to write. I would say like middle school, high school, college, but poems and everything. And I decided to submit my poems and just to see what would happen, And it was selected. One of them was selected, and it was published in a book with other artists, or other writers. And there's a bunch of poems in there. But not only that, what made it more amazing about it, and at that time, it's on the first page of the book, when you were going to read. And they also did an audio version as well. So if you didn't want the book and wanted the audio or the CD, they did that as well. So it's on a CD. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then on top of all of that, they awarded me as well And I was like, they invited me to go to the conference. It was like a get together with other writers.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, I was still kind of young, and I was scared because it was like in California, and I've never been to California. And I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, I don't know, I don't know. That's a little bit far
Yes.
from Connecticut. I'm just
See,
like,
and that's the one thing I hate about fear. Like, fear will hold you back
it
from
did,
opportunities and from so
yeah.
much. Like, cause
So who knows who I would have met and
yes.
everything. And the thing was, you would go there and read your poem,
Mm-hmm.
and that would have been amazing for me to do that. But yeah, that fear definitely held me back, and I did not go. But I did. They did send me the book and the copy of the CD, and sent me over the award and the certificate and everything. But so it was just really amazing.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah.
All right, published author girl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it's 2:41 in the morning.
Well, yeah, I know things that we do. We gotta sacrifice, So
Yeah.
gotta sacrifice sleep,
You gotta sacrifice this.
a lot of things.
Okay.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. But guys, you know, I love how all this just came about. It's important to take a step back and um kind of like put yourself out there. It's okay to take that leap of faith. You never know
Mm-hmm.
where it's gonna lead you. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
It could be bad. It could. There's that small chance
But
that it
you
could be
won't
bad.
know
But
until
you
you
won't know.
try.
Exactly. It could be the greatest thing ever. It could change your whole life.
Girl, I'm speaking to myself because, like you said, like I literally, like this girl would tell you, I text her this long, drawn out text message, like, I'm so sorry. I've been praying and fasting, and I'm just like, I don't know if this is the direction I want to go in. And literally speaking from a place of fear. And that's why I said fear will hold you back. And then once we got to this level, from the planning stage to from everything to where we are now, it's just like, wow, like this is our baby. Like we literally
Yeah.
birthed this. We brought this to life from a vision, from a vision with the intent to inspire others from our own personal journeys. So I'm geeked. I ain't even gonna hold you up.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So I really do hope, that our stories and our experiences, inspire other women, inspire you guys, to go out there, whatever your passion is, whatever your goal is, take a step out there, you take that one little step, and it'll keep on, pushing you forward to get there,
Yes.
and
don't be afraid to reach out
Yeah.
for help to people that have already done what it is that you've done, like finding a
Yes.
mentor or finding someone that can help you prosper, because you have to be mindful of the people that you're around, the people that's in your environment, that's in your circle. Are they uplifting you? Are they helping you progress? Are they helping
Exactly.
you get to that next level? Do they want you to stay where you are? Because some people don't want to see you elevate. They want you to stay or feel like you're beneath them, and not want
Exactly.
you to try to I don't want to say like level up, but ultimately like level up, like in life in general,
Yeah.
in every aspect. But
Yeah, it could be in health and in whatever you're doing at your job. Maybe I don't know, maybe you were, like excited about your job, and now that you're not for whatever reason, you take those extra steps, whatever you got to do, to feel that happiness and joy and that fulfillment again.
even with like entrepreneurship, because that's very hard and very challenging too.
Yes.
Like even with that, it's plenty of days like, I don't know, I don't want to do this. It's tiring, but it's like you got to keep pushing through. You got to keep going until you reach that destination. And sometimes you going and not even knowing what the hell you're doing, okay? And just moving forward, like something's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen,
Right.
but it's gonna happen. And I think like that's what faith is believing, walking by faith, not by sight. Because even still, your eyes will play tricks on you. You'll see something or hear something, and something will play out, and then it can change just like that.
Just
like that.
Yeah. And then it's hard to say this, to say not, don't be scared to fail, because fail, it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. You learn. You don't learn until you make mistakes.
Definitely.
You know, you don't learn. It is it's still a win for me if I fail. You know, before I used to not think that way, but it is, because I mean, I still move forward. I learned something. Now I know not to do this or X, Y, and Z, and do this, you know, and
it's not like you start. So as you move forward, you're starting from, not from a place of starting over, but from a place of, okay, this is what happened last time. This time, I'm not going to move that way. I'm going to move a different way. So that way I can get a different outcome, because if you want change, you're not going to have change if you're still doing the same thing. In order to get a different result, you got to make some different choices and got to make some different decisions. So for sure, those things have to take place.
Yeah. I hope, you know, this encourages you guys, you know, so share, subscribe, likey.
All of those good things. We appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Please, if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, so that way you're notified anytime we post the new episodes, or for any content that is being shared with you guys. We can be located on all major platforms, all social media sites. If you would like to email us, all the name is the same across every platform. What About the Ladies podcast? I don't know what else.
Oh, and again, for, you know, small businesses, please contact us. You know, help promote, you know, what you have going on. You know, my big thing is just to help all women out there, moms and women, everyone, you know, as much as we can,
and help others along the way. You know, like, we want to
build you guys up,
share your vision, share with the world the things that you have, that you're trying to pursue, and the things that you're trying to elevate on, whether that's your business or whatever that may be. So definitely email us at whatabouttheladiespodcast@gmail.com, and then the production team will let us know, and we'll email you back, or they'll get with you and let you know the next steps to move further. Yes.
Well, this is the end for the moment.
You tried it. Look, I ain't about to go there. I ain't gonna go there. Like, no. We ain't gonna do that.
We gotta create like a sing along or something. I don't know, like ending music or.
Oh goodness! So we gonna make a song for like the intro or something.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I don't know about
like that. What about the ladies?
She trying it, but you're not gonna get it. No, never gonna get it.
Oh my gosh, guys! Thank you again. Thank you for watching. We see you guys again next time.